Let's go to Illinois right here. We got Illinois on the line. Illinois, what's going on? You on the show with Chris and Chris. Who I'm speaking with?
What's going on, man? This is your boy, the doctor of discussion. The
Oh, shit. What's going on, bro? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? The relationship rehab in the building.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Oh, we doing
I'm
fine,
good,
brother.
man.
Hey, man, it's an honor to talk to you, bro. It's an honor to talk to you, man.
It's a pleasure, man, to be here, man. Hanging with you cats, man. I've been watching you, man, getting your commentary on. You're doing an excellent job, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
brother. But you seen the video, man. You seen the video, so give your thoughts about it.
I actually saw this video before. I saw this a while back. I just wanted to make sure that it was the same one that we were talking about. But yeah, I guess my thing is, and let me just preface this with a little bit of background. So
go ahead, take your time.
I come from a family of law enforcement. So I had uncles. My father was a Chicago police officer for over 30 years.
Okay.
Yep. And I even was where I'm at now. I was even a reserve deputy for about 2 years in the nearby county that I live in.
Okay. So you pretty much already know the game, how it goes.
Right. So
okay.
And at the end of the day, too, when I was a lot younger, I've been that kid out in the street. I've been that kid that has made some mistakes and done some stupid shit and learned from my mistakes as well. So I kind of seen it from both sides. I've actually had a gun pulled out on me by a police officer before. So it's something that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, growing up on the south side of Chicago, that's something that's common. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the dude being a private investigator, he's actually been trained in law enforcement. So he knows how it goes with a stop. He knows how to yield to authority, and he was dead ass wrong. And at the end of the day, he was actually playing with his life because, yes, he's dealing with an inexperienced asshole young cop, but that cop could have took his life. He could have taken his life and would have been justified. We tend to deal with the police and we react to the police, and we have this mindset of saying that we want to talk about what's right as opposed to what the law is. Two different things.
Yes.
What's right and what's wrong has nothing to do whatsoever with what the law is and what the law states. And when we realize that, we will be a lot safer, and a lot of us will make it home from a lot of these traffic stops that go wrong.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, at the end of the day, if I would have stopped him, just him being an asshole like that, I would have wrote him every ticket I could have, because you making my job hard by being an asshole.
That's
First and foremost, you are breaking the law. So I have probable cause to stop you, period. Whether you think it's something petty or not, I got probable cause. Once I got probable cause, the best thing for you to do is to cooperate.
Absolutely.
And that basically tell me what you doing here, why are you sitting here? At the end of the day, because just like he was sitting there minding his own business with his tinted windows on, it could have been some niggas sitting over there plotting to go rob somebody.
Boom. Thank you. That's what I was saying. Thank you. That's what I was saying. Preach. Preach. Preach.
Same exact thing. It could have been the same exact thing. And at the end of the day, you are a fool if you think white folks are going to give you the benefit of the doubt and think you some upstanding gentleman in the community, when at the end of the day, what these people see on TV is all they know. You have to realize that white people don't know us. They don't know black people, and they don't know niggas. So what they assume is that we all niggas.
Right.
So with that being said, the only thing that a white person knows about a black person is what he or she sees on TV and in these movies.
Yes.
That one or two white person that went to their school when they was in high school, or the couple of black guys they knew in college, that has no bearing on who they are and how they interact with us when they see us. They go by that stereotype. When they are in training, they are trained to say, hey, man, you think that everybody's a bad guy until they prove it to you they're a good guy. That's what they're going to do. And then you have these young dudes that are hell-bent and just cocky and think that because now that they're the police, because they weren't nothing but the lame guys in high school, or they barely was able to make it onto the basketball and football team, but now that they're the police, they got some power, and they are going to show everybody that they are in charge. And at the end of the day, when a police officer stops you, they are in charge. And when you understand that, and when you know the law, then you can navigate your way around and you can throw your shots at the right time.
Absolutely.
That dude sitting there with
Absolutely.
that scary white boy, he should have been scared.
Right.
Talking
Right.
shit. I would have been scared in that situation because this dude comes up and first of all he goes hands on with you. He already escalated out of the and he went out of the continuum. Exactly. There's a thing called the fourth continuum, where basically what it is that you escalate from going to verbal commands all the way to using deadly force. There is a level of that, and when you skip those, things tend to go wrong. Excuse me. When you skip those steps, and you're the person that's in charge, and you're the person that's initiating. He initiated contact, and he escalated for no reason. That lets you know that this dude is not wrong. He's untrained. And with him being untrained, he's very dangerous.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
That's exactly what you have to. That's what we have to realize. If people that's hearing this don't get nothing else from that, understand that these white boys out here are untrained. They are not equipped to deal with you, and because of that, they are scared. And you have to understand that. Should they be the police if they scared? Absolutely not. If you in this job and you in this line of work, you can't afford to be scared. But
Absolutely.
the law protects you from that. Because at the end of the day, any police officer, black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, as we've seen, any police officer can take you out as long as they can say two things. I was in fear for my life, or I was in fear for the lives of others. That's it. That is the law. That is why all of these police officers are walking, and they will continue to walk until that law is changed. When a police officer can say that, they have, and is it an unfair law? Absolutely. Yes. Those that are watching this say that's some bullshit. It sure is. But nevertheless, it is the law. And you need to make sure that you know that. And the fact that I know that, and I hope that everybody else now understands that, that is the reason for these police to be able to do pretty much what they want to do. And it's bad, but it's real. You have to realize what you're dealing with. Don't go into a lion's cage thinking you're dealing with puppies, because you're going to get killed. When you realize that you know what you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, then you can conduct yourselves accordingly, and you can be educated about the animal that you're dealing with.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, that's exactly what you in. That dude was in that stop, and because he feels as though he knows the law, and he feels as though because he's a certified private investigator, whatever the case may be, he feels as though he's the police too. And can't nobody just talk to him and treat him like that. Right. That is not the case. That is not the case. If I'm the chief of police in my own city and I get stopped somewhere else by some rookie cop, I damn well better be smart and let that rookie cop do his thing.
Boom.
And that's as simple as saying, if I got a gun on me, I carry. I have been pulled over several times by the police officer, and the first thing I do, I put my hands up. And I say, how you doing, officer? Officer says, how you doing? I said, officer, I am carrying. Yes, my firearm is on me. How do you want to proceed? I don't say I'm going to get it. I don't say I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to say, I got my gun on me. I just want to let you know. No, officer, I have a loaded firearm. It is on my person. How do you want to proceed?
Oh,
and that
man.
I'm completely giving
Preach.
Exactly. I'm giving him the power. I'm giving him the authority, and I'm putting him in a position to where he instructs me. Plain and simple. Now, can that still go wrong?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely it can be. It can still go wrong. But what you're trying to do now, you're trying to lessen the chances. And at the end of the day, those people that are listening to this, and they saying to themselves, man, fuck that, man. Can't no police do that. Man, if cop kill me, I'm going to kill a cop. Fine, you are 100% right too, but your ass gonna go home in that black bag. They gonna zip you all up.
Exactly.
And your family members, your wife, your cousin, your uncle, they gonna all be on TV crying, just like the rest of these other cats. And they gonna bury your ass for $5,000, and then they gonna get that police officer who's gonna get off, and then they gonna sue the city or the state or wherever it is they at. They gonna sue them, get about $500,000 up to maybe $5 or $10 million, and they gonna live off your dead ass. Plain simple.
There you go. Ooh, boom. Boom. Tell it, Brian. Tell it, bro. Tell it, bro.
I'm telling you, man. You have to realize what you're dealing with, and you have to make sure that you know the law. Learn the law, people.
Absolutely.
Yes,
learn the law. There's people out here that still think that you can't get stopped by the police and they pat you down. People still think that that's illegal. You police can't just pat you down. The hell they can't. They absolutely can, and they will. Yes. You know, so it's like that's the biggest thing that I just hear when people see these videos and they watch these videos, and it's like I try to just educate people to say, man, stop focusing on what's right and wrong and learn the law.
Thank you.
When you know the law,
Thank you.
Now you can know what a police officer is doing and why he's doing it, and you can know when he don't know the law, because that happens a lot too, and then you know what to do. Police officers treating you, mistreating you, police officers doing you wrong. You think a police officer pulled you over because you black. That happens all the time. It happens to me all the time. At the end of the day, what you do is you say, sir, I would like to request a supervisor. If he refuses to get you a supervisor, if you have your phone or somebody else has a phone and they can call the police, have them call 911 and request a supervisor. You cannot. If a person calls 911, they cannot hang up on you, and they must dispatch a supervisor. If you request a supervisor from a police officer, he must request that a supervisor comes on site. That is the law. So a police officer cannot deny you the right to see a supervisor. He cannot. He can't say, like that dude was telling him, oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. He was just trying to stay in control.
He was stalling.
And that's
he was
why,
stalling.
he was stalling, trying to stay in control. And at the end of the day, that dude could have said, officer, I have nothing else to say to you until you get me a supervisor on site. I'm going to keep my hands right here, and that's it. And he has every right to do that. He has every right to do that. And as you see what that supervisor did, who was a lot more experienced, and who was a brother, he came out, and he still let that other guy, because that's one of his guys, he's going to let him do what he do. That's why they got his ass out the car. That's why they still patted him down, because at the end of the day, dude, he has the right to do that because he has probable cause.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And like I was telling him, man, down there in Memphis, they real strict on tinted windows too. So, I mean, if he's a private investigator, then you would think that he would know that too. Dark tinted windows is a no-no. It's a no-no, so.
He knows it.
Like I said.
He knows it. He just wants to be an asshole because he feels like he's the police too. He wants to know why this white boy stopping me or messing with me. And maybe they've done it 4 or 5 times before. Maybe they even, like I heard somebody else say, that maybe they even know him or kind of know who he was.
It was a beef. Yeah, maybe it's a personal beef.
Right.
Yeah.
And the guy just wanted to fuck with him because he knew who he was or who he might be or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, if you don't want nobody to mess with you, stop riding dirty.
Hello.
I got 10 on my windows. I got 10 on my windows right now. And I have definitely been pulled over before, but I'm pulled over and I'm like, hey, this is your show. Yep, sure do, sir. Sure do, officer. Yep, I know I'm not supposed to have tinted windows. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I do that because I know the situation that I'm in. I'm not going to be you pulling me over because I'm black. That may be true, but he can because you got tinted windows.
Right.
Tell it, Doc. Tell it.
People are saying that the video is freezing and the comments are freezing. I know the comments are freezing because I'm looking at it on my end. The comments are freezing. I don't know too much about the video freezing. I see I got a lot of drop frames or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's a Facebook thing or something, but I noticed they've been doing that lately when I go on live stream, it'll start dropping frames out to watch it, because we had a whole lot of people watching it first, but I guess people getting so frustrated, that the video kind of free and everybody's left. But okay, it's still a good show. Though. Brother Brian, bro, if you ain't got nothing else to say, man, brother, thank you for calling, man. This was an honor, man.
Hey, man, I'm glad I was able to stop you, man. I'm sorry I went on my long diatribe.
No, you fine, bro. You fine. Speak your mind.
You educated us.
Yeah, you educated us. Absolutely.
I appreciate y'all giving me some time, man. Absolutely, man. I love you guys, man.
Love you too, bro. Love you too, bro.
Love you too, Brian.
All right, Brian. Take care. Take care.
Later.
All right. Man, how about that, man? The relationship rehab. That's what I'm talking about. The love guru.
Man.
The love guru. That's what's up.
Discussion, man. Now that's serious right there, man.
Right. First off, City and Radio. Now the love guru. The love guru, man. I feel good. I feel good.
I know. I feel good for you, bro.
I feel good too. Obsidian. Hold on. Let me hear my new square. I feel so good. I want to hear my new square. Hold on.
Gotta get a little square. Gotta get a little square.
Yeah. So the people on YouTube, I will be uploading this. I probably should have went to YouTube because I probably had less problems. But a lot of people saying that I could tell something's going on because the viewership done dropped dramatically. It has.